Hey guys, you hate spiders? We're going to tell you about an insect that loves spiders, mud daubers. Stay tuned. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Craig here again, howtopest.com. I got an exciting one for you. I know you say I say that in every video. They are exciting though. This is mud daubers. What are they? What are they all about? What do they do? Well, let's take this camera right here and look at these little mud nests. These are mud daubers, okay? They are a 1/2 inch to inch size wasp. They are anywhere from blue mud daubers to black and yellow mud daubers to Oregon mud daubers. So there's different types. To you, that doesn't really matter. It's more of an interesting fact. But what are these suckers all about? They are a solitary wasp that really wants nothing to do with you. Do they sting? Yeah, they can sting if provoked. But you could stand here and you could stare at a mud dauber going back and forth out of the nest, and it wants nothing to do with you. The female is going to just go back and forth and do her thing. She's only going to be agitated if you try to mess with her nest. So we're going to tell you how to do that later and not get stung, but let's get back to the females. They are the only ones that lay nests. Now, what do? They gather mud from around areas wherever they can find it, and then they go up there, and with their mandibles, they shape these nests. And they shape different types of nests. Let's talk about the Oregon mud daubers. What they do is, I want to show you one right there. They shape a nest that looks like organ pipes. That's where that name comes from. They're just straight tubes that come out. And then what they do is, this is the cool part, guys. They go out and they hunt spiders. What type of spiders? Just about every spider you can think of, unless it's a big wolf spider or something giant like that. They go after the orb spiders. They go after the black and brown widows. Now, mostly the blue mud daubers are the ones that go after the brown and the black widows. But man, it's crazy. How do they get them? They sting them and they paralyze them. Well, how do they do that? They will fly over to a web of a spider, and they will sit on that web and imitate an insect being caught. When that spider comes out, they jump on it, they sting it, they paralyze it, and they take it back to the nest.
She jabs him with her stinger, and he goes as limp as a boned fish.
Now, what do they take it back to the nest for? They feed it to their young. I'm talking Lord of the Rings stuff right here, guys. They freaking wrap that sucker up, shove it inside those holes, and they lay a larva on top of the spider. When it hatches and while it's going, it eats the spider. It just eats that paralyzed spider alive, and that's the protein that brings it to adult. Now, the adult mud daubers, the one that hunted that, they don't eat spiders. They go eating nectars off of flowers. So they're not even eating that spider. They're just getting it and feeding it to the young. Now, let's do some crazy stuff here. Let's take one of these down and let's see what we got. Now, usually when the holes are open like that, it's an empty nest. It basically means that they've hatched and they've come out. Usually it'll be sealed up, and that means that you still have the larva in there. But a lot of times when we break these open, you actually have the remnants of the spiders in there, and that's what I'm hoping to show you. I'm hoping we bust one of these out and we find a spider. Now, it's fall time right now. Fall and winter time are your safest bets to remove the mud daubers because they're inactive. They kind of overwinter in there, not kind of, they do. And there's just really nothing going on. So these may or may not have anything in them. You're going to find out just as I find out. Let's get after it. Take a putty knife. It's the easiest way to do it. And you can literally just scrape these things off. Now, see how it just kind of falls apart? Now, let's look inside here. Do you see this? This is cool. This is the remnants of the larva inside there. Is the camera getting that? Hold that there for a minute for you guys. Okay, so see this? Now, this nest, this is another way of telling a fresh one from an old one. The old ones, they kind of fall apart because they're not being maintained by the female anymore. So this is an old nest, but we got to show you the remnants of that. So to scrape them and knock them down, that's all you do. Just knock them down with the putty brush, the putty knife, whatever you call it. Let's go over to this next one that's opened up. I can almost tell you this is going to have nothing because it's open. And it just fell apart. So nothing I can even really show you in that one. And we got one left right here. It is sealed. So let's see. Now look at that. You guys see that in there? That is hard to see. Let me see. Let's see if I can show you this. That is remnants of a spider in there. Not much left because it's hatched and it's out of there. Not the spider, the mud dauber. Here, this is not helping at all. You guys see that? Hard to tell, but that's remnants of a spider, guys. Sorry, I wish I had a better photo. Okay, we've got one more over here. Now this is the big one. Maybe we'll have some better results. And it's sealed. Okay, once again, look in here. Do we need better light? You guys see all that? See the little catacombs, the little tubes? Nothing in there. See, that's one that was sealed up. That's never going to hatch because I just destroyed it. You see that? Look at that. See all the little tunnels? Every one of those had a spider shoved in there for those larvae to eat. Kind of cool, guys. But that's it for mud daubers. It's kind of a really cool wasp. Like I told you the sizes. I told you what they do. There were some other ones in here, but it looks like they've fallen down. They're really a solitary insect, guys. Want nothing to do with you, but I know they make a mess. Some people take the hoses to it. I wouldn't do that until after you knock that thing down. Then get the remnants off with a hose, but a putty knife just takes it right off so you don't have mud dripping down the side of whatever they've stuck that to. What's a good way to get rid of them? I love Wasp Freeze. I love Striker 54. That's another good one. You want a contact insecticide that's going to work fast. So if you need to do that and knock them down, those are great ones. Go over to howtopest.com, punch in mud daubers in the search bar. It'll break up every product on there, bring up every product that you can get from howtopest.com, and just pick the one that works right for you. The aerosols are really easy to use, so I'd probably go that route. That's it on mud daubers, guys. Just a really cool insect that just chows down on those spiders. So they're beneficial as far as insect eating. They'll wipe those spiders out for you. But then again, you got to trade that for having mud nests all over your house. That's it, guys. Craig, howtopest.com. Have a fantastic day. We appreciate all the thumbs up. Appreciate you subscribers, man. You keep this channel going. Have a good one.